see my father's face. I want to see my father's face. Yes, if Christ is something special in your life, don't keep it inside. You got.
My name is David.Dorian. I'm from East New York, Brooklyn. Born and raised here, never moved. Like, I've literally been in the same house my entire life. And I make music, all forms. I sing, I rap. I've taught myself how to produce a little bit, and I audio engineer as well. I feel like growing up in East New York, especially with like the family that I had being Dominican as well, like music is always something that sort of dictates a mood or like a vibe. Like you wake up, you hear music in the crib, your mom is cleaning. Or like you're driving, there's music. Or you go outside, even if you're not outside, you hear music outside. Music is just something that's always been around me, that sort of defined my culture, where I'm from, where I live, and the people around me at the time. And music just became important to me because it made me feel something very early on, and I became aware of it early on.
I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic.
Who you reppin'? Cause I'm reppin' my faith. Got my rosary and my Bible in place. Intercession from the mother of saints. Living my life just seeking his face. I'm waiting for the Lord to place me. That's why I receive him daily. You can get a bit of me in the liturgy. Counting my minutes to the hours. Holy Jesus through religion. That's how I'm loving and supplying me with what I need, like the sacraments, cause that's what's up. I'm Catholic, and 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 that's what's up. What's up? It's David.Dorian. Welcome to your favorite show, Too Blessed to Be Stressed. You heard?
I actually started making music first in church. Like, you hear this a lot, like with other artists. They're like, yeah, I was in a choir and all that stuff. And I was in a choir for a little bit in church, but it was more so like when I was younger, I grew up in church and was very involved. And again, as music sort of dictated the way I felt and made me feel things in the real world, also in church, it sort of helped me connect to church and what I believed in as well. So the more I wanted to sort of learn about my faith, it went through music. So the more I did music, the more connected I was in other assets of the faith.
But it's so different cause you're in my life now. Lord, thank you for coming into my life. Cause you changed it, yeah. I was in the dark now.
Just because back then there was more opportunity to like travel. Like I used to travel with my band and also by myself to do music, to rap and sing and stuff like that. So like one time my sophomore year of high school, I was invited to like a big event like in Cali. And that was the biggest crowd I ever performed in front of by myself. It was like maybe like 1,200 people. And like they knew none of my words, but after I performed, they treated me like I was like Travis Scott. It was crazy. Like that was the first time I ever signed something for someone, which is really cool. So back then it was real cool. I had a lot of experience like with people, performing in front of people. I feel like that was when I learned how to sort of be an artist per se.
Take me there where I feel like I can't be touched. Lord, take me where the enemy will never find me. Where your grace and mercy can find me.
If making music, like I don't write anything. I just freestyle everything.
Oh wait, so everything you do is freestyle?
Everything's off the dome.
Oh, that's like fire.
Honestly, like I thank God for my memory, because the day that goes, like I'll probably quit rap. Like during my transition into like the secular mainstream music, I had a producer who was making my beats. He had a setup already, so I would just go to him and record. He knew all about music theory, so he would teach me to change things and how to sing in the right key and all this other stuff. Like, he taught me a lot, and I learned a lot just by observing him working, but all I had to do was pull up with a verse.
Hey.
Just gotta cue the corny intro. You're the one that I need you to be with me tonight and every night that follows. You're the one that I need you to be with me tonight and every night that follows. You are the one I follow. But when I started college, I think it was 2014, he moved to like Colorado, which is like the other coast, like directly on the other side of the world. And it was just something that he gave me. Before he left, he gave me equipment. He gave me a mic, he gave me speakers, he gave me an interface. And I just got a MacBook from the college I was going to. And he said, if you want it, show me.
Check it.
They should call me Mr. Smith by the way I sing with Georgia. Told the chick I'm with that nobody come before her. Working day and night so in the end I can't afford her. I'm just trying to tell her all the things I do right now, they all for you.
I do a lot of the groundwork on my own, like when it comes to like the creative process of thinking of concepts and stuff like that. When it comes to stuff that I put my name on first. But when it comes to collaborative work, like I said before, there's people that I constantly work with. We're not a team, we're just friends that work together sometimes.
So I did work with David kind of a lot of times. We worked on Everything You Like, my single called Turn It Around. He teaches me a lot about how I sing, how to harmonize, stuff like that.
I've never seen nothing like you. I love all the things that you do. Come close, girl, please don't move. I wanna know everything you like. Girl, tell me where you're from. We could have some fun. Come here, I just wanna say something. I wanna be everything you like. Everything you like. Girl, tell me where you're from. We could have some fun. Come here, I just wanna say something. I wanna be everything you like.
The best barber in Brooklyn?
No, this is the best barber in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Number 2 barbershop, Fulton.
Hey, placer, oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? You got me in the Gucci, bro.
Hey, what's up, Jake?
You know what I'm saying?
It's only for VIP customers.
You know what I'm saying? David.Dorian,
Like
feel
you.
me? Like just...
Like him, too.
And anybody else who calls in the van.
And anybody else who calls it. One thing I learned in this music thing, the song you always think is never gonna blow is probably the song people will like the most. So I have this song called Cute. I legit made it in a night. I was on FaceTime with a friend of mine. He's a producer. He goes by Sounds by Moon. He lives in Jersey. He was on FaceTime with me and he was just playing these chords over and over again. And I literally said those chords are cute. And then he made the drums and I came up with the whole song on FaceTime. And I said, send this to me and I'll send it back to you in an hour. And like it just happened to be like one of the first videos I made with Sugar Plum Flakes, and that happened very quickly just because we had an elaborate plan for it to go to locations, and then we ended up just doing a still like a shot thing with a backdrop, and people enjoyed, I guess, the simplicity of both things.
She think I'm cute. Yeah, she think I'm cute. She think I'm cute. Yeah, she think I'm cute.
And basically, since meeting David, we've both been progressing in our craft in the sense that when I first started with David, started making videos with him, it was sort of my beginning. Of course, I've done video work before that, but it was like one of my most serious like clientele in the sense that like this had to be perfect. This had to be professional, and many people are gonna see it.
Man, I took my base 'cause I know it's a hit.
As I lay me down to sleep, I hear her sing to me. Hello, Marie, how you doing? Think the storm ran out of rain, the clouds are moving. I know you're happy, 'cause I can see it. Just tell the voice inside your head to
I want to be in a position where I could be the person I wish I had when I first started music and even now. I want to be a person of influence that could take someone who has potential and wants to do this as much as I did and do, and give them the opportunity to learn how to grow and then possibly give them the platform to make it happen. I want to give back. I want to find people who are like me, who were like me, and let them know that it's possible. But I need to work my ass off to get to that position. And I just want to live off of what I love so that my job isn't a job. I just want to take care of my mom and just be happy off of what I love to do.
We're all searching for love like this. If that's something that you really wanna feel, love like this. Let me touch it so that I can know it's real. Love like this, baby, I already know you know the deal. Love like this, love like this.